One of Pope Francis's final visitors was this man, Vice President JD Vance. We're also hearing from the Vice President and President right now. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand joins us from the White House with reaction there. Natalie, when we spoke earlier this morning, I think we only had a social media message from the White House and nothing additional from the President. What's the update? I know that there's an annual Easter egg roll that will be underway soon as well.
Yeah. Hi, Errol. So we are expecting to see President Trump shortly within the hour. We'll have to wait and see whether he makes comments on camera regarding Pope Francis. Since we last spoke, we do have a social media post by the president himself. He said, "Rest in peace, Pope Francis. May God bless him and all who loved him." Now, earlier this morning, the White House social media account put out a picture of President Trump's meeting with Pope Francis from back in 2017, and then JD Vance's visit, as you referenced, just yesterday.
What's interesting about that image of the Vice President meeting the Pope is that it came amid a bit of tension between the Vatican and the White House as there was a delay in the meeting, and we know that Pope Francis has spoken out against some of President Trump's policies recently and during his first administration. Help us understand the relationship between the two.
Yeah, Pope Francis and the Trump administration, both during the first administration and the second one, have clashed, particularly over policies related to immigration, the president's mass deportation plan, which Pope Francis called a disgrace. So it was unclear whether this meeting would happen between the Pope and Vice President JD Vance, who converted to Catholicism a few years ago and did end up getting that meeting during his travels to Rome and the Vatican. We saw that picture shaking hands in exchange of gifts. It's been reported that Pope Francis gave the Vice President 3 chocolate eggs for his young children, also a tie and some rosaries. We're told this was a very brief meeting, but the Vice President's office says that he expressed gratitude for making time for that meeting and also the hospitality extended to his family. But we also know that there was a meeting between the Vice President and top Vatican officials during which there was this exchange of opinions, as they put it, on some of these big topics, specifically immigration. And also we know the Holy See has called for has pushed back against cuts to international aid and also wanting peaceful resolutions to the wars in Ukraine and also the conflict between Hamas and Israel. Errol.
All right, Natalie Brand with the latest for us at the White House. Natalie, thanks so much.